a berth in the title game. From the Pro Football Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio, it's the USFL playoffs, Saturday, 3 Eastern on Fox. Back to the NFL, USA Today reporting that, according to league sources, Deshaun Watson could be suspended for 1 year. That would leave the Browns looking for another starting quarterback this season. Shannon, could you see the Browns actually making Baker play for them next season? How in the world would that work?
I don't see it happening. I think the Browns are ready to move on. I know Baker's ready to move on. Skip, I think there's too much bad blood. Baker feels that they betrayed him by going behind his back. It got out that they were going to sit down and talk to Deshaun Watson. And I think Matthew Berry, I think that's the guy's name, to say that we were going to have a conversation with Baker the next day. But before we could get it out, someone had already leaked that information. I think Baker has moved. Baker has checked out on Cleveland mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, I don't want nothing to do with y'all. Y'all knew I was hurt last year. You trotted me out there, and then when I played bad, y'all said we need a new quarterback, when you know what I was up against. So Baker's probably holding that against him because they're holding that last season against Baker, even though you said, would he get hurt the second game of the season? And so basically he played another 11, 12 games on that injured shoulder, even though it was his non-throwing shoulder, and he couldn't be as effective as he needed to be. And the Browns like, well, no, you're going to be okay. You can't, the old proverbial, you can't do any more damage to it. That's what they tell you. I'm like, well, damn. I never understood when the doctor say, well, you know, I got a broken bone. The doctor never tells me, you know what, I continue doing what you're doing on that. But they continue to have Baker go out there. He was getting hit, quarterback sacking him. Aaron, I don't think he played with, who was that, was teeing off on him. I think it was Arizona. They was just, and T.J. Watt. T.J. Watt ended up, T.J. Watt was teeing, it was a Thursday night or Monday night game, Skip. And so for me, I just think
it was Roethlisberger's last game.
Right.
Yeah.
I just think there's too much bad blood that's between the two of them. They just should go ahead and part ways. Baker wants to start anew. Cleveland wants to start anew. They've got Jacoby Brissett. They brought in Joshua Dobbs. I just think, Skip, I don't know how you repair this. Even for a year, they say, you know what, Baker, let's make, Baker's like, make what right? Y'all didn't try to make it right before. Now you need me. No, let me go my separate ways. Y'all got to pay me $19 million. Just let me go and be out your guys' hair because I want you guys out of my hair.
Okay, that all sounds good, except that it's not Baker's call. He can have all the bad blood he wants. But I'm going to remind you, once upon a time, not too long ago, after Deshaun spurned Cleveland on the first go-around, it was widely reported out of Cleveland that the Browns were completely content to go forward with a hopefully healthy Baker Mayfield this coming season. And they did owe him $19 million. So the point is, he is under contract. It is their call, not his. Now, he can make all the waves he wants to, and he is highly capable of making big waves, tidal waves. Not in T-I-T-L, I'm talking about T-I-D-A-L kind of waves. So the point is, all of a sudden, after the USA Today report today hit me right between the eyes, wait a second, this is looking more and more like he's going to be gone for a whole nother season, his first in Cleveland. Well, do you want to go with Jacoby Brissett for the whole year?
What if he only goes for 8 games? Deshaun is only suspended for 8 games.
Okay, well, you need to find that out sooner than later. And I'm hoping for everybody involved that this can get adjudicated by the NFL sooner than later. We're on a countdown to...
Yeah, teams go to camp, hell, in 3 weeks, right?
Early...
like the 20th, July 20th, I think they start. Because the Hall of Fame game is like the 6th or the 7th.
Okay.
So you start 2 weeks before the,
Okay, so we're getting close.
Yes.
So something needs to be decided, and I don't know what position the NFL is in to go ahead. I don't know how much groundwork has been done. As I told you, that Sue, what's her name, Robinson, they got to get her all the material. She's got to have time to rule on it. And then there has to be time for appeals or whatever might come thereafter. It's going to take a little while. But all the way up to the opening of camp, if by the opening of camp you find out that Deshaun is gone for a whole year, I'm sorry, I'm going to Baker Mayfield and I'm saying, hey, we know some bad things happened here, but we need you to go ahead and perform for the contract that you are under.
You remember the TV series, the TV show Mel's Diner, Flo?
Yeah.
When Mel would say something she didn't want to do, she'd say, Mel, kiss my grits.
Yeah.
If I'm Baker Mayfield, that's what I'm telling the Cleveland Browns. Kiss my grits. I am not playing for you.
And they might say, kiss our grits. And they might just say, you better report to camp or under the new collective bargaining, guess what happens when you start holding out in training camp? Do you know how much money starts to
Skip, unfortunately, as much as
out of your pocket?
As much as I would like to help you, Cleveland, I really appreciate what you've done for me. You selected me #1 overall. But at this present time, I'm going to have to say no.
Okay, but again, it's not his call.
It is my call.
Nope, you can't do that.
Skip.
How much money it would cost him to miss all of training camp if they are asking him to come?
Don't ask me. I'm not going to. Guess what, Skip? As a matter of fact, I lost my phone. I don't have a phone anymore. I have no way of getting any information. As a matter of fact, I'm cast away. Ain't nobody but me and Wilson.
Really?
That's it.
I'm sorry, but you are under contract to a National Football League club that has the ability to take all of your money if you start missing training camp.
The number you call is no longer in service. If you feel you reached this number in error, please hang up and try again.
Well, you can try that because a lot of people have tried that and you're going to lose.
That's all I got, Skip. Yeah. Man, you can't come back.
Here's the point. Would you rather have Baker Mayfield at quarterback for 17 games next year or Jacoby Brissett?
Okay, but Skip.
Or Joshua Dobbs.
Hold on.
You can have Joshua
I love
Dobbs.
how you do. The Skip Bayless I know is not going to let somebody treat him like that and then come back and do them a solid because the other plan fell through. You not going back, not the Skip Bayless I know.
I would have no choice.
Oh, you would have a choice.
I signed the deal under the collective bargaining agreement that would force me, they could force him to come to training camp.
I love it.
And play for the Browns. And you could, excuse me, argue that it would benefit Baker greatly to go ahead and play for the Browns. Because if, as you keep suggesting, there is consternation out there, there is doubt creeping into everybody's mind about just how good he is coming off his torn labrum and fractured shoulder.
Yeah.
Well, what's the greatest place to audition? Maybe it's in Cleveland.
No. The greatest place to audition is in Carolina or Seattle or somewhere far, far away from Cleveland. And on a team far, far away.
Wouldn't it be something if they forced Baker to play and they went and got to the Super Bowl?
When was the last time it worked out well when someone was forced to do something?
I don't know. But this is a first because you told me Deshaun is a first. We've never seen a 25-year-old on the open market up for grabs.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
A proven 25-year-old quarterback.
Yeah.
Never happened before.
Right.
Never happened before that a first overall pick is now on the open market. I think he could be the greatest bargain in the...
Oh, there have been a lot of first-round picks. Jamarcus Russell was on the market. Jeff George was on the market. Yeah, there have been a lot of guys on the market.
But he was no bust because...
Drew Bledsoe was on the market at one point in time.
Okay, but this former first-round pick won a playoff game for the first time in 26 years for the Cleveland
Browns. Didn't win a lot of other games, though.
Well, he did. He won 7 when he was a raw rookie, and they were coming off 0-16.
My stat says that he's led the league in interceptions since he came into the league.
Really?
Is that true?
My stats say that he set the rookie record for touchdown passes thrown.
Is there any truth to that statement?
Yep. 27. He threw 27 touchdowns his rookie year. Never been done before. 7 wins. Way to go.
Oh, so now was it the 9-game season?
Listen, that's a clown show up there in Cleveland. I think they're going to try to force Baker to play in the wake of Deshaun.
But guess who got out the car? The little car that they be driving around the circle. Baker?
No.
Yeah, because he fit right in. He fit right in with the clown show.
Nope. Jimmy Haslam got
now all of a sudden they're a clown show. They select Baker, and you're like, oh, they do. I told the Cleveland Browns, I knew they were going to do it. Now they're a clown show because they want to get up off Baker.
The guy who picked him is no longer there. He's now in Detroit.
That's why he's no longer there. You know, that's why.
That's not why.
Oh, the drama. It's going to be interesting and fun to watch in ways, though. All right, guys, great job, but we got to move on. We got to talk a little bit about Carson Wentz this morning.
Yes.
How does he look as he gets ready to make his return to the NFC East? That's next.
doggy door, extra large.
With the Bank of America customized cash rewards card, you just can't stop getting rewarded.